The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hello. Oh, that's louder than I thought it would be. Hang on a minute. Is that a more reasonable volume? Oh, a little background music. And now it's fading out rather helpfully. Obsessed, hello. You're looking cool, crisp and profesh. Always. Always. Hello and welcome. It's a Saturday. I'm 1 gig down of a 3 gig weekend. I had a few drinks last night, and so I'm delicate. But I thought it would be nice to do a little chill Vectorworks stream, and thank you all for your donations, subscriptions rather, so far this morning. Tim, you're a bit quiet. Is that just because I was talking quietly? How about that? Better? I know, right, Pez? Because I'm doing this, which means there's going to be stretches of me not doing an awful lot of talking. So let me know how the mix is, because I've never used this service before. I've linked it to my Twitch account. It says it's streaming music and it's affiliated with Twitch and it won't give you a copyright strike, but let's find out. Thank you very much to... Let's go back. Let's take it back. Rainbow Nerd. Yes, Rainbow Nerd, who resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 26 months. I was watching the Phasmophobia VOD thinking, I wish Tim was live so I could have something to watch while I mend my blanket. And then the stream starts. I'm always waiting, always watching. Pizgase has resubscribed with Prime. Don't forget, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, then you get free subscriptions. Not free subscriptions, one free subscription every month to a stream of your choice. And then I'm just standing there with my mouth open going, 57 months they've been subscribed for. Madness. This is just Stockholm Syndrome now, isn't it? It is. You're in my power. No with a Knife has resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 52 months. Messageless. The music is a bit equal to you, so my brain is struggling to separate you speaking from the music. Well, then I can turn it down a bit then, can't I? Yeah. Look how low it is. How's that? How's that, better? Better there? Charlie Void has resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 53 months. How has this much time passed? Blen Minecraft time feels so long ago, but also it was last year. Time is a flat circle, and somebody's spinning it at your head. Is that better, Alia? Good. Seriade has resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 21 months. Also messageless. And an anonymous gifter has gifted a 1-month gift sub to Christune. Thank you very much, anonymous gifter. Nevertheless, I found out yesterday I can sort of play the first movement of the Moonlight Sonata on piano, though my hands were so small, but I can just sort of stretch it. Is that the one that goes boom, 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 boom? Nice. Sarah, perhaps I will co-work and do tax at the same time you're doing it. Oh, Sarah, are you by any chance in the US? Because it's like the furthest possible time from tax time for the UK. Where, well, I suppose you could have started doing your tax now in the UK because it's from April 4th. LA Baxter, someone just drove past with their music playing loud enough to be clearly audible to me on the first floor. People have to do that. And Meals is doing an assignment. Basically, it's the uni open day. People are just standing around with banners that say, ask for help, but don't say what sort of help. Dangerous. I've got a corpse. Please. Sarah, I'm studying it. Oh, I'm studying it, unfortunately, in UK base. Oh, I see. You're doing tax. Well, Sarah, you know what? What you can do is, like, struggle with this tax study. And then when I'm in a real pickle with my taxes, I can then just sort of turn up at your door, like, holding receipts and go, help me. So, you know. FW, US taxes were due April 15th. Okay, well. Cast director, I'm fully refusing to leave this hotel room until tonight. Where are you going? Where have you gone? Jared, I'll come to Brighton just for my service. Thank you. Right. So we were last time building the Tower Theatre in London. Pictures of same. There it is. In all its glory. We're building this space. We got to the point where we had built the outer structure, we had got the tiering right on the chairs, on the stalls rather, and we were just putting the seats in. Now, something I realised, things weren't quite fitting as I'd hoped, and then I looked at the pictures again and noticed that, you see on my ones, little gaps, double rows, double armrests, really no gap at all. Single armrest. Cast director. Oh, you're coming. Oh, you're here for the. Cass is here for my show. Oh, Sam's here. You call those seats. You call those fucking seats. You son of a bitch. Hello, Sam. Just checking. You haven't messaged me now. Pendle's not here, Pendle's teaching. Cass, I was there last night too. I've been in Brighton since now. Oh, you came to yesterday's show. Why don't you say hello, Cass? Why don't you say hello? Say hello, hey, I'm Cass. Oh, you are also perfectly welcome to not. Did you like the show yesterday? If you didn't, please don't tell me because I haven't got the confidence to take that. But it was a very weird show last night. It was a fun show, but it was a weird show. Ali Baxter, happy times. I finished the first year of uni on Thursday and I finished my last exam. I'm free until September, that is. Yes, Rainbow Nerd, it is now 3D. Boom, boom, the third dimension. So rather irritatingly, that means I probably need to go back in and kind of narrow up these seats. Cass, it was incredible. Honestly, loved it. The Scottish prawns were a whole thing. They were. Oh, God, the Scottish prawns. I have a terrible... can I just go edit seating? Exit seating. Can I? Hang on. Here we are. Seat spacing 0. Can I make that a minus? So if I say like minus 50. Interesting. Go back to 0. Okay. Let's experiment. Minus 10. A bit more, I think. Basically want those seat rests to become 1. Was 50 perfectly correct? First time. Close. You do get a little bit of phasing. Ah! Be nice if there was an option to sort of just make them one. Although, that's probably about right. Because maybe they're sort of slightly wider arms. Oh, hang on. Maybe that? Maybe that's the right sort of spacing. No, the knife. Tim, by any chance, do you have any guesses as to Goblin's timeline specifically for karaoke rap party purposes? Because Flo, Emily, and I are flying in. I want to buy those cunts a pint on my calendar. November is the idea. No, the knife. Twitch was not sure of my use of the C word. And they were like, are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, so my hope is that if I get this venue confirmed, although they've not sent me the contract, for early November, then we will put the karaoke thing adjacent to that, so that if people are travelling in for that karaoke thing, then they also can see the show and not have to sort of double book tickets and flights and hotels if they are indeed using those things. And also, I believe those people will be getting a free ticket to the show. It feels only fair. They gave us like 500 quid. So yes. Now, but also, while talking about dogs, we're going to meet 2 Chihuahuas on Wednesday night that we might adopt. Very exciting. Yeah, so let's have a look then at seat numbers. So in this instance, I don't know why there's this weird gap. Is that how it works? Is that weird gap always there? Because it doesn't appear to be there. No, I think that's during some weird works, because those seats aren't like that. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 along that first row. Whoopa. Well-fed dogs from meals. Oh, look at them, all looking at you. More food. Nevertheless, technically only Emily is doing karaoke with you, but you better be prepared. I'll be buying you a drink anyways. I'll survive that. I'll survive that. So there needs to be enough room for 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Theory, it wants me to fit 2 sets in there. Oh no, hang on, it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Discard the changes. I'm being a fool. I'm looking at the wrong row. You know, I'll do it on here and I'll just assume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 on the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They only want 2 more. That's okay. You. And is this bang in the center? Where's my midpoint? Why is my center point over there? Exit seating. Modify the boundary so it fits all seats. Why would my 0 point move when I'm in C editing mode? That's my question. Right, I'll just put them even here. Oh, that irritates me. So there's my center. Well, in which case, if I do that and hit equals, then go there. There you go. Oh, I like these little horns. Remember that Tim counting the seats is just activating the Rocky Road to Dublin earworm I've had since watching Sinners. I want to watch Sinners. Is it good? Obsessed. Okay, I'm back. I can't believe I'm working on my birthday. Ned, we might ask Franzi, your transcript person, if she wants to join as well. Just squeeze more people into the rental car and Airbnb. Or come down. Have a lovely time. Okay, you're going to be like that, are you? Right. Where's my insertion point? Because it's on the... You're not going to give me a centre? Oh, go on, give me a centre. You're a centre. Oh, it's because it's already there, Tim. Cool, okay. So that is sort of my base kind of structure. I'm going to get rid of everything else and maintain this spacing. The theory is then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move back one. And it gets 3 more and then probably does the thing. Yeah, where? So if this works 1 up, then I know we're on to a winner. It's Daniel Guillen. Is Guillen? 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 How much am I pronouncing those L's, Daniel? Is it Daniel Guillen? Or is it Daniel Guillen? Or Guillen? Hello from Spain. Hello. Nerd with a knife. Franzi's my neighbour. I'm cat sitting currently. Lend me some kitties. I am your neighbour. Nerd with a knife. I Spain. Glad to see you got electricity back. That was wild. Meals needs more screens. More screens for meals. More screenals for meals. Daniel Guillen, the second one, yeah. The extra E is for the Nick. What? So it's Daniel Guillen. Guillen? Daniel Guillen. You're going to have to confirm if I'm right, because when you said the second one, I was like, I can't remember which one I said first. Fuck. Obsessed. If, oh, it's then justified absence. Yeah. Tis shitty. Right. So I'm going to pop one back here. But we're going to offset that motherfucker. Right, midpoint, mark, center, grab, align. Lovely. Cool. So that is now perfectly offset. Maybe wants to go back a bit. Oh, no. Make sure you're holding the object you want to move. Try that again. Will you please mark when I ask you to mark? Thank you. And still grabbing that. Move that back. But holding shift so it moves along the vector. There we are. Oh! No, with the knife. Little cat, little orange kitty. Nice. LPW size. Iris has already begun demanding the automatic feeder. Give her breakfast. It's not due for nearly 2 more hours. Rainbow Nerd, it's so fucking good. Great music. The bad guy is so well played by Jack O'Connell. Also, James Lawson holding a howling in Pale Pale Moon had me heart palpitating. I'm so gay for the women in Sinner. Also, Michael B. Jordan eating pussy. Well, there we go. Michael B. Eaton. Tripod. Make the seats smaller so you can put 4 people in tiny seats. I'm making the seats the correct size, Sam. You can't just... There are fire regulations. I know you hate fire regulations. I believe your motto is toast 'em up, baby. I know. Cancel. Stop it. You. Equals. Okay. That looks about correct. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need one more on either side. Unfortunately, I'm going to make sure that's even. I'm going to take a measurement, is what I'm going to do. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, but I don't know what it is. You to you. 51, you say. You to you. 49, you say. You to you. 49, you say. 51. 49. 50. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, I know it's only a millimeter. That's not even at all. Oh, it's because it's not quite aligned in that direction. Cap Mazur. That's 51. You're 49. Okay. This seems small, but I'm going to be copying and pasting a lot, so it's worth getting right now. So if I need to, that's plus, so I'm in the minus side, so I need to add 2 to the x-axis. Basically, guys, are these man measurements because an inch isn't an inch then? What? I'm using the metric system if that's what you mean. Remember, the measurement is always 6 inches. You just have to just sort of start from wherever you need to, you know? Oh no, your y-axis is perfectly aligned. So, what the fuck? You're both 5 by 2. Fine. 49. 51. So I'm going to minus 2. X-axis too. So that becomes 41. Let's guess. I'm glad we got the formula knowledge missing. That's okay. Maybe not. I cannot stress how much pussy eating talk the movie gets into. I simply have to let you know. I cannot stress. These should all now be lovely and aligned. So now, if I take you and I copy you and I paste you and I pop you over here. It's 43, so it needs to be maths 6 more, which means minus 6 on this side. It's 9. And then I can grab it, no, into selection mode, equals to mirror. Find the middle. Wrong middle. Wrong middle. Correct middle. There's lots of middles. There we go. It won't be at the right height, but that is looking nicer. Oh no, Jazz, these are seats. These are seats within a theatre. Making seats. Making seats. Okay. So now... Oh, I don't need to count. I could just... it's on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, so it's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So same again, one up. Same again, one up. And then I'll sort out the heights. Contrive pod, add mezzanine seating that is 5 centimeters above those top seats. Sam, are you a venue manager from hell? That was an good. Yeah, buddy. Just clattering around back there.
Oh, excuse me.
Just clattering around.
Excuse me, sir.
Clattering.
You're going to accuse me of clattering. The reason I'm clattering is because Tim has no ability to shut any kind of cupboard door ever when he's used it.
I don't want to pursue this line of inquiry any further, Your Honour. Obsessed, I love that plans are also on your canvas. Practical. I need to use this in Minecraft instead of having to use paint with the grid on. Kaz, Tim shut the doors. What the hell? She does it too. She just doesn't like to admit it. You see her back there? Scumbag. Oh look, she walked away and the door's still open. Isn't that interesting? Just keep an eye on that, chat. Just keep an eye on that. This experiment will continue. I should also make sure that I am maintaining. Oh no, because I just aligned it with the back. Well, I was going to do the z-axis later, but you're disappearing into the floor, which makes it difficult to see. Sam, I'm taking my ADHD meds so I can think up more great seating ideas. Dear. Yes, Alia. Kaz, there's no evidence that I do the same, but Peasant Tim, no Amy slander. You know the chat ain't on your side. I know, but you know, a man can dream. Ah, of course. But of course. Theory then being, now I can just grab you, equals, bosh. It's much quicker. More, you say? What boy? Sam, on a serious note, will Vectorworks let you make an object or something so you can just create one sheet and then set the spacing and a number of them in a row? I think it will. I believe that's called array or something like that, but then there is a specific seating tool. But the problem I have with the seating tool is you have to set it up every single time, and it's a little bit like, millions of seats out by accident. So I have a tendency to create something that works broadly and then just go in and edit the object. It's much easier in the lighting tool because it expects you to lay out lines of lights and things like that, or laying things in grids. So yeah, it's. Oh, I would like to snap to grid. I should have had that tool on already. Yeah, so I'm sure but I don't use in this instance. Very much like an array in a blender, yes. I've not used blender, but I assume the use of array there is similar. Assuming these two things are actually lined up. No, they're not. Okay, no. U center. U center is not center I want. I want U center. There we go. Oh, except that's not what I wanted at all. How do I want to do this? It's 24 either way. I'll take that. More centered than it would be in the real world. Meals, I need to figure out how to turn my brain MRIs into 3D models of my skull so I can print it. I want a model of my own skull so bad. I also want a wall of fossil hominid skulls. I adore them so much. Pesicast, at some point I should learn to use the tools I've been using for the last 5 years to art, but let's not pretend my ADHD will let me learn things like vectors or anything fancy like the names of the actions. I need to know the names. Cass, speaking of skulls and bones in general, I found a box of bones in a shop yesterday. Were you in Snooper's Paradise by any chance, Cass? When I hear random box of bones, I think Snooper's Paradise. Or maybe Juju. No. Hey? Boxes of teeth in Snooper's Paradise, says Amy. Teeth boxes confirmed. Is that right? That would feel right. Not right at all. I probably used the wrong thing, but that's okay.
I might have lunch with Paul and Lauren and with Rachel and the kids because Max wants to see how tall Paul is.
Oh, that's incredible. He's so tall. 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 12. 12. It's 12 more. 12 more of your units. It's also like 502. 502, and yet these two things don't appear to be in the same line. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not important enough. Cool, get in there. And then that breaks up, and then so it's sort of same changes, but we'll just delete out the middle seats. It's saying that's the middle. Right, how far between the rows? It's roughly 1/16. 25. So to get 160, that is 100. That is 85. 85. So 85 more in the plus y minus y. 85 more in the minus y. Pez, anyway, now I'm at work. Enjoy quality time with Timbo and the ghost of Amy. Bye, Pez. Pez cares. You're also tall when you're only like 2 foot. Yeah, but Paul's like loads tall. Like just absolutely loads tall. That's not the middle of fucking anything, is it? Makes no sense to me. Whatever. Like, yeah, because the center's there, so I want to add that there. So I'm like, hey, you there. Situation, which is always tricky. There's so many centers all so close together. Center of the object, center of the seed, center of this, center of that. Center for disease control. You know, it's difficult. 2-9. So to get to 4-9, we need 20. Right, and then you, and you. Go away. And the tech box goes there. I know, right, Cass? Computer noises. Blick, beep, beep, blip. I know, Rainbow Nerd. I used to live with a girl called Amy. But that was long ago. She's not been here for 40 years. So if I do this right, big if, I should be able to do one side and then just go. But that assumes everything is equal, which again, I don't know. I'll be messing around with this. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh, so annoying. Yeah. And I believe I've only done to these inside lines. And then not worried about the stairs for now because they're a whole different beast. I believe that's what I've done. Are these? Can you not make that? Okay, fine. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe I can use this then. To at least get me damn close. This works. And then I want to lower this a little bit. So that it all lines up. Sweet. Lazy Key with Tim, streaming while I'm at work. Sorry. Fox about, I have a Tumblr post with just above 3,500 notes. Please make it stop. Fox Up Pals, I have conspiracy theorists in my notes. What's it about? Fox Up Pal. Back to Tim, does the Z-axis of the second lowest row need to be adjusted? I can see a white bar through those seats. Oh, yes, I'm not worrying about Z-axis too much right now, Alia. I just want to get them all kind of positioned, and then I can go through and go like U3 this height, U3 this height, U3 this height. So yes, I can also see what you mean, but that will be for later because the heights can be done right. Can be done last. Right. So what we're going to do? We're going to grab you, get a copy. We're going to paste. We're going to pull you over here. We're going to rotate you to an angle of 45 degrees, which luckily appears to be what they've used, which is always helpful. And I'm going to pop you down here. Right, so Pope-spiracy. Should be able to get an angle. I go to you. You're going to be a dick about this, aren't you? It's 89, yeah, so it's within 0.5, half of that is 90, yeah, so 90 degrees. Wait, hang on, 45, yeah. That doesn't tell you what you need to know, Tim, you idiot. I need to know, is it this, and then this, and then this? No, come on, use your brain. How do you define... So if you've got that and you've got that and you're trying to define the angle between those two things, you need to go from there to there to there. Yeah, that's a 45 degree angle. It's 45 degrees, everyone. Fox about it's Tim. It's about JD Vance killing the Pope, and now a guy from the US is the Pope. I made the post end with the word suspicious funsies. Some people don't think it's for funsies. And also, they replaced him with a Pope that clearly doesn't like JD Vance. So it'd be a bad conspiracy if you were going to do it. We've killed the woke Pope. Oh no. Also woke Pope. But then again, bad conspiracy is sort of their MO at the moment. It really is a conspiracy of dances. Well, now hang on. How can my angles be wrong? Oh god. Oh, it's because it's not right on that one. Okay. Oh god, how do I do this? Can I just angle? Can I just do this in the world? There we are. Yeah, there we are. Don't do it manually, Tim. Never do it manually. I'm a little annoyed by this little gap. I don't know how it's occurred. I think everything got shifted at some point. Let me just... There we go. Oh, you're going to be a dick about this, aren't you? All right. I'll do it this way. There we go. Now there's a line. Now when I grab this, I can do that. And then I can grab that line and delete it. And now these should be aligned. They sort of are. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tim. That's not... fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. Folks, I actually saw the live stream of the Pope election. I was watching the cute seagull family when the smoke came out. What a collection of sentences. I was watching the live stream of the Pope and there was this cute family of seagulls. Okay. What I'm mainly glad is that you had a nice time. Cool. I'm looking for this. So that's claiming that it's actually a little further in. That it's not totally equal. Which is fair enough, I suppose. Fine, I'll use that. And then it's another 6. Hello, Dickinson.
Hello. They've just texted me.
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck in traffic. I'm gonna go to Waterstones. I'll just text you when I know what they're doing. I think we'll just go meet. Or I'll go meet.
Yeah.
Presumably them as well.
Yeah.
I imagine. When they're done with whatever shows they're.
Yeah, just give me a shout when that's going on and I'll come out and meet you guys.
Text you and then,
Cool. Oh, for fuck's sake. We got a 4 3/4 star review. Give us a 5-star review. Why will no one give us a 5-star review? I mean, thank you very much for your 4.
I think you should be able to go into quarters.
It's called Must See Musical Madness.
What did you do that got a 1/4 of a star?
Well, I mean, if everyone will indulge me, I will read out the review. Would you like to hear the review?
Sure.
See what the 3 and 3.
I wanna know where your 1/4 of a star
Where's my 1/4 of a star gone? Brighton Fringe. Do the thing, choose your own musical. Rotunda, Theatre Brighton, Bubble. Playing tonight and tomorrow. A rambling choose your own musical caper. It's a lovely picture. I'm going to show you the picture we got. The picture we used, me just holding Simon's face. Beautiful. A rambling choose your own musical caper that rivals national improv groups, as opposed to domestic improv. I don't know. It's Friday night, and we're in Iceland, the supermarket. Ralph, the virgin / tech guy, has a budding flirtation with the store manager, who has delightfully Icelandic surname this reviewer can neither remember nor pronounce. There is a frozen prawn platter on standby, just in case you're feeling a little peckish. No, this isn't a dodgy 1970s film in the making. We're watching Do the Thing, the Brighton-based musical improv comedy trio. The audience chose this musical and they're absolutely loving it. Their involvement is vital in the storyline, with 3 designated audience members given complete free rein over the original setup, then offered ongoing options for the future direction of travel. Featuring appearances from murderous Glaswegian prawns, Beelzebub, and a duck. The versatility of the stars Simon Plotkin and Tim Meredith is on full parade. Doing a choose-your-own-adventure style performance could be vulnerable and exposing for any performer, but this two-prof team tackled the challenge. It's a three-prof team. There's a musician, but people do this with impressive precision. The dynamic between Plotkin and Meredith is highly honed and clearly deeply affectionate. The way they bounce off each other is pleasing to watch. Meredith has a puppy-like energy on stage.
That's very true.
His boundless enthusiasm has the audience immediately on side. At one point, he finds himself performing with a folding chair straddled atop each arm, somehow managing to look as if this is exactly what he was intending to do all along. So what happened was, I tried to walk around a chair, got caught up in it, thought it was amusing how caught up I was, so just decided to get more and more caught up, then got caught up in another chair, and then was on the floor kind of in two chairs, and then got up with a chair on each arm and sang an aria. It was good fun. With Plotkin's army of goofy facial expressions and bold character choices on call for a live-action response, they make the perfect pair. Their songs are catchy, funny, and leave a memorable mark on those watching, as even the songs are entirely improvised. This is especially impressive. Kudos to Ian Scott, the musician of the match. He is the ultimate custodian of the madness that unfolds, reining in the infectious impulses of Plotkin and Meredith to ensure some sort of narrative persists. He's incredibly in tune, both musically, thankfully, but also to the pulse of the show, forming before our very eyes. When the theme tune breaks through, our dynamic duo are prompted to offer the designated audience member a choice of the options to continue the story. Each section is peppered with several running threads and in-jokes, much to the audience's joy. The beauty of an improvised show is that every night is different. Never again will niche jokes about Ethernet cables sit alongside an OnlyFans account featuring toilet pictures the world never asked to see. Will Ralph, the virgin tech guy, ever get lucky? Are there any foods that aren't based around frozen prawns? Will this reviewer ever remember the delightfully Icelandic surname of the Icelandic supermarket manager? Icelanderdaughter? I think something like that. Margot Icelanderdaughter? I can't remember. This world and its problems exist solely in a moment in time, shared between the performers and their audience. You had to be there. In Do the Things Next show, a completely different audience will choose an entirely new musical from scratch. A delightful for improv newbies, impromptu old hands, and musical fans alike. Will you be joining them?
Why did you take a quarter of a star off? You liked everything.
You liked everything. I mean, thank you very much for this review. It's very complimentary. But what held you back from the final little bit of the star?
Why is there a bite out of the star?
Obsessed, assigned puppy by reviewer. Massive golden retriever energy from Karen. But at least you used Dottir rather than BS daughter. What? But at least you used Dottir rather than BS daughter. Don't know.
That's a language joke that we don't get.
I'm so sorry.
What was I going to say to you? I was going to say, have you seen, there's an improv scene where they're playing party quirks, and someone's quirk is they can't sit on a chair.
Yeah.
It's so funny. He just keeps trying to sit on
I
the
have
chair,
seen that
and
one.
Then, like, he falls around it in different ways, and then they're like, you don't have to sit. And he's like, I'll do it. I can do it.
And I believe he sits down, but on there.
He goes, and just crouches in front of the chair.
It's good. Seriade, a quarter star docked for not having a more memorable Icelandic surname. Rainbow Nerd, how do you even give a 3/4 of a star? Sounds fake. I mean, on the poster, I think we're just going to use 5 stars. I don't think we're going to bother cutting off one clipped corner. A cast director, one of the audience members picked last night was sat right next to me, and I had a moment of, oh thank fuck, that was a near miss.
Hello, Alia.
Hello, Alia. Hello.
It was to me. It was to me, not you. It says, hi, Amy. Are you Amy?
Can I have a glass of water, please?
Yeah, you can.
Can I have a glass of water with fizz in it?
You're having more fizz
I need
already?
it.
What did you do? Did you drink a lot last night?
I had 2 pints, but I also had a big day. Dear. Right. Oh, that didn't do anything. Oh, I accidentally placed a chair on top of a chair. Don't quite know how I did that. Okay. So hang on a minute. If I want to mirror this, I'm doing it manually.
On a day when you're having lots of these, because obviously they've got boosted sodium in them.
Oh, sure.
And that's good for me, but potentially bad for you.
That's a good point.
So just don't eat like massively salty foods while you're also drinking salt.
Sounds fake, but okay.
I'm gonna go. Oh, hi Amy. Amelie is very excited about karaoke in November. I rediscovered last night that Newton Faulkner songs are right in my range. So there was a lot of belting them and working out which one of those was being chosen for karaoke.
Amy's very excited about karaoke. Let's hope she doesn't shout in a donator's face.
Let's hope she lets any of the people who are there have the microphone.
It's not guaranteed, folks.
It's really not guaranteed. And the fact that we are potentially doing it around the time that you are doing a show, like either on the day of, means that you all need to preserve your voices, but I don't. Oh yeah, I will absolutely sing a song with Amelie. We can coordinate beforehand. I'm gonna go to Waterstones.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna eat a Boston cream donut because I've been coveting it all week.
Euphemism.
And I'm gonna write my book because I have control over that. Hi.
Fuck about you, Timothy. How dare you?
What did you do?
Nothing. Oh, it's because I said it was a euphemism. Don't drink my drink.
Have a little bit.
Oh my god, what a bitch.
Literally for my illness, Tim.
Getting your filth lips all over my glass. Sorry for slurping down the microphone there, I didn't mean to. Will she close that door? Will she close that door? No. Look. Just talking about the wardrobe door, you're just accusing me of leaving things open there. So I was just interested to see if you'd be closing that one. Oh, it's retribution, is it? No, with a knife. They slightly changed the size/shape of the mini chocolate dessert glasses from Aldi, and now they don't stack anymore, and I'm distraught. That is fucking disgusting. Why would they do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, though? Yeah, it would also damage it. There you go. Say again? Yeah, I'm being framed. There'll always be a good dog. Okay, I may as well also take this opportunity to draw all of these weird little stair sections. Like, what the hell is that? To be honest, it doesn't seem to really be replicated here, because that's like... Ah. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. I'm having to dry my shirt because I did that thing where I performed in it and got it sweaty and then put it in a bag and then forgot to take it out when I got home so it didn't dry and then it stayed all sweaty in a bag and it went bad. And the theatre design is lovely. Going to get possum. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I believe this, but hey, we'll do the broad swathes of it. So, we want 2D polygons. I'm going to draw it like that. And we're just gonna make some, we're gonna go nearby and we're gonna make some absolute choices. So we're gonna set it to 270. going to say it's 1.5. We're going to say no, come on, maintain. Yeah. Fine. No one has to be such a dick about it. Because I need it. To line up with that. So it actually might be better to work my way down the other way. Oh my god, everything is being such a prick about this. Okay. I'm concerned about what I've done. I'm not sure I've... Right, start again. I want a 2D polygon. That's what I want. Every cat person... Oh, I forgot my cat. Be right back. No stairs for these people. Enrich Cat Possum, is this where you want to perform ideally? It's a nice little theatre. I wouldn't say it's my dream, but I wouldn't be adverse to performing in a little theatre like this. Did we not just complete the shape? This is annoying. You know what? I need a rectangle, and I'm just going to convert it into a polygon. Part of it might be because I'm on the slant. Polyline. Let's just do polyline. Let's just do polyline. There we go. Is that so hard? We'll just use polyline for all of this then. So I'm going to say that actually it's just that. I'm not going to worry about this weird little thing. Okay. We'll go. $700 to there, and then use that line, and use that line, that line. Lovely. 60. One 500. And then push. Lovely. Okay. So we are going to start to slightly go off piece from the drawing because we've made some assumptions, but that's fine. As long as they match either side, I don't care. Why are you being difficult? It's Smooth FM. With me, the Nighthawk. Yeah, this is the one where I'm making the most assumption because, again, it's just such an awkward, weird step they've made. And I don't quite know why they've done it like that. Okay. Okay. Getting there. Greetings from Brazil. Hello, Bonsai Jam. Mills, is this for a specific project or just for funsies? Pure funsies. Pure funsies because I'm sad, sad man. Pure sad funsies for sad man. Oh, did I forget to do this in a... Okay, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Okay. So. We've fully kind of off-pieced it. Let's go there, to there, to there, to there, to there, and there. There. Oh. Oh shit, I've missed. Okay, right. So we've got you, you, you. Oh, come on. You. Okay. So these are polylines. So let's make them into polygons. Flip them over. Cass, why now that I'm packing dirty clothes do I seem to have brought 10 times the clothes I left home with? I know, right? Meals, I'm so excited to hand this assignment in so I can finally clean my room. It's one motivator. Okay. So I'll now have lots of polygons. The gons of poly. So that that's 1/100. That's 825. So it's halfway between 825 and 1/100. Hang on. Do it like this. So there we go. Find the polygon we want. Come on. Yeah. So, spotlight, architectural, make it a floor. So, it is 1/100 minus 825. Oh no. And then hang on, so let's just divide that by 2. So it's 138, so it's 825. So then plus 825 gets me to 936. And that in theory, yeah, there we go. And that's the right sort of height. So then this is at 825, I believe. We'll just make something work. And then that. Oh god, what was it that I took off of it? Was it 136? I'll just get the absolute measurement, Tim. Cool. So 137.5 is the 137. Let's call it 137. So 137 is the half height between these things. So it's 550 plus 137. Great, lovely. And then these, that one will match that height. Oh, is there not one here? Did I forget to drop one? That's 550. And this one will be 550 minus, already forgotten it, 137. But these are all in total black. And then this one will match that height, which is 257. What's it up, Tim? Was it 257? 275. Hello, Andrew. Yes. 3D. We're making the stairs. Breaking the lore. So that, then these, that will be at this height. So that's 413. These will be at the same height. So these are 257. Not 257, 275. Done that twice now. And then these are 137. 137, 137, yeah. Floating, but okay. Okay. Let's just grab them all. Look at that. Look at that. Get a load of this shit. What a complex little shape. But it does work. So it provides 137 steps all the way up. Half steps with complex shapes. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Ow. So. Oh, something I should have done before I unselected. Let's go you, you, and you. Mirror. Mirrored nicely. Oh, it's not mirrored perfectly. Now, is that because this isn't entirely centered? Because it's all nicely lined up in that direction, but not in that direction. So what I'm going to do, for the sake of that tiny little doodad, I'm just going to shuffle him in. Yeah. No. All of that, all of you. I'm just going to put it in a scotch. The question is, why does it not? Contrivepod, important Maribos news. Tim's butt is untaxed and has been illegal and has a legal window tint, so it's been clamped by Brighton and Hove City Council. This man. Don't worry, Rainbow Nerd. I'm getting to those. I'm not worried about the heights yet. I'm going to set those row by row. Just trying to get this to fit first. And you know what? Let's go. You to you. Right. Hang on. How's it fitting oh so nicely over there? And yet when I mirror it over there, I don't think I actually grabbed the centre, is what's happened here. So my rotation's wrong. Right, try again, Tim. Try again, but better. Like, I would accept that I've got a slight slant on something, but that's silly. That's silly. Right, let's find the middle of this shape. Yeah, something's a bit wonky. I can't quite work out what. And to be frank, I don't care enough. I'd like to rotate all of these, please. I believe I do have a rotation tool. Maybe I don't. He's here to serve. He's here to serve the people. Why did you let go of everything? I should probably group these. Stop them from panicking at me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Missed one. There we go. I'll take that. I'll take that. There's a millimetre or two missing somewhere. But I think in terms of actually what this looks like and how it functions, I'll take that. Right, now, who is worried about seats? In which Cat Possum, I had to play with Camille Ludmilla, but now I'm back. Rainbow Nerd, you were concerned about seats. Let's sort out the seats. So, row 1 is on the ground, Z-axis 0, 0, 0. Row 2 needs to be 275. Clonk. Row 3 needs to be 550. Clonk. This row 825. You, and you. Oh, I didn't click with shift. 825, and then the final row. I might need to. You. Oh, hang on a minute. Need me arts first. Eh. Nice. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking functional. Nothing there's looking mad. I personally would like a little bit more through routes in my seating, but as you can see, they don't exist in the real world. These are just seats they've taken out. That is satisfying. Thank you, Agent Capital. It's a sexy theatre. Okay. So that, just make sure I've saved. That is stalls and seating. We can worry about painting in a bit, I suppose. So let's get the stage area. So let's go tab track. Tab track around here. Now, if we look on the side elevation, tab track here is approximately, so that's 2,000. So it's basically attached to the roof. So it's 2,730 up. So let's whack the tab track in. Soft goods. Let's go. Oh, hang on, no. I can do it as a lighting pipe. Yes, thank you. Truss. New style, I believe. There's a way, there's a tab track specific tool. Curtain rail. I can't remember if I do this soft goods into thing or thing into soft goods. Well, let's go soft goods. Stage drag red. How do I want to do this? Maybe I'll do this as lines because I want to maintain that 750. Oh, that's become unhappy. That's become very unhappy. Oh! I didn't have a true top view. Remember, Tim, till what time are you planning to stream, Tim, or is there a hard stop? Just tootling around. Just tootling around. Not sure on the stop time, really. When Amy texts me and says, your nephew demands your presence. 7:50. Karen, question for people with long legs. Is there space between seats often a problem? I was at a concert on Thursday and only had like an inch left, and I have shorty legs. Constant problem, ruins shows. Really bad. I don't like it. I've been to really good shows that I haven't been able to enjoy at all because I have just been in intense leg pain. Okay, so now in theory, I grab my Austrian piping. Oh no, it's not Austrian piping, it's red drape. The other one was in Austrian blue. I'm just going to do that. It's going to render that. So then I'm going to mirror it. Connect them. We been dick. Ugh. Bit tall. It has also 2730. I'd like to change the heights, please. Where in it? Edit virtual parts. I thought I would just be able to edit these things, but apparently all of that's locked. Don't quite know why. I can change its width, but I can't change its opening. I can't change its height. Why wouldn't I be able to change its height? If I go in there and I go edit. Alright, fine, I'll do something else then. Don't even being such a dick about it. Unstyled. Here we go. Here we go. Oh god, what was the number? Fuck. 2750? 2730? $27.30. Top finish, sewn in chain, that's fine. There was a thing like opening in middle. It won't let me change that. That's fine, I don't mind that. I like a little opening in the middle. Well, let's try that. There we go. Lovely stuff. In which case, no editing for Tim. Image Cat Possum, this is really chill. So chill, in fact, I'm getting sleepy. Bye. Bye. No. Oh. Also, Brighton on the Inside has recommended this as a thing to do this weekend. Said the show was brilliant and that the full review is coming soon. Well, they better get on with that because we've only got 2 more shows and one of them's tonight. Oh dear. Reviews. Right. So we've got our little drapes in. You know, I think for the space, we should make them blue. And match the seats a little more. Because red is a bit full on for this little space. Where's my materials? Normally gives me a little rundown of what it's used. There we are. Colour. What? What? Hang on. I mean, what if I just type blue in there? Are you just going to go blue? No. Don't. Should look like a text box. There are no items to show in this view. You've got textures. I can see them. I'm literally going to delete this again and do it a different way. I thought this was the way to do it, but it's just so weirdly locked down. How do I restore this to like default? If I. Let's just put in some linear trusses. And I'll put it at 2720 because it'll be hung just belong. Profile. Let's go flat. Let's see what that does. Not quite managed it there with the height, but there we are. Be a truss.
Look at the chat,
Ooh.
you cunt.
Sam, Tim, how much longer do you stream for, and do you want company? I only think for another 20 or so minutes, Sam. So we'll not bother with the faff. Of trying to connect up, and then we'll be playing tomorrow. Cast Director, just got your booking reminder for show tonight, and I feel like I don't need a reminder at that moment. Honestly. Oh dear. Andrew Time, got dish soap on my laptop. Oh, beans. Obsessed. How is stream coming out from my phone? Louder than my headset. Well, it sounds like your headset's got too high impedance and you need a stronger amplifier. Your phone will have an amplifier built in that matches the strength of the speaker. Whereas if you've got high impedance headphones and you plug them into something that hasn't got enough oomph, they'll be weirdly quiet. You're getting line level rather than proper amped level. In fact, have you plugged your headphones into the line level rather than the headphones? Obsessed, I see it was a pretty cheap headset. Yeah. It might have high impedance. Court Jester, just made the worst flat wide of my life, not indicative of a loving and merciful God. Reverend Nerd. Alright, nerd. Affectionate. Right, okay. I'm making it a lighting pipe. It's not a lighting pipe, it's a tab. But why are you that long? I didn't ask you to be that long. Why are you going longer than I asked? Why is everything being really irritating? We're going back to soft goods. We're gonna make it fucking pipe and drape. What about, yeah. What if I go stage drape Austrian purple? I go in here. Where is my convert to unstyled button? Convert to unstyled. Okay. Where do I change classes? They're all soft goods. But where do I change the actual, like, thing? Unless I just do it in classes. Okay, let's try this. You to you. Stopping there. Classes. We go into furnishings. No. I mean, it's lovely in purple. Why haven't you given me a fucking... They're gonna be purple. What I've decided... Oh, hang on a minute. No. No. I'm leaving them as purple. Sam, if there is a partial connection, you get some sound. Oh, I'm re-downloading Hitman 3 for the 50th time to try and get it to run with or without mods. Sam's doing tech support with his headset. Okay, the other thing I want to see if I can quickly do before we finish is get these trusses in. So these are structural trusses, so as you can see, they're these big structural trusses, and then the lighting bars are on top of them, which is an interesting sort of like overslung and then under-rigged sort of a thing with IWBs. So let's just get those structural members, TE members, in, because they basically just go plonk plonk, they follow that shape. So hopefully I've got that shape right, because it does have here a structural member. What is it, sort of thing? It's a solid beam, structural beam. I mean, it's metal rather than. I think it's metal, but that will give me a more. You know what? I'm gonna go for. I like the look of the I-beam. I'm gonna go I-beam. I don't know how wide it is. Let's find out how wide it is by default. That toilet seems about right. Nearly, guys. There we go. So maybe we have these actually go in. But the lining up of them. To remember what I've done. Okay, fine. Just do it again quickly. Tucson, Arizona. We happy beams? Okay, so, and then we grab all of them. Oh, stop drawing new beams. You. Span. Do we mean span or do we mean length? Okay, span seems to be working because it's sort of extending them in all directions. I think. Whoops. Now, just want to bury them in the wall. If it's structural, it'll be steel, right? Roses are red, violets are cool. I bet those beams can't be melted by Jeffrey. Oh dear. Well. Cool. Let's lower these a touch so that they kind of sit just underneath the beam. The beam. Yeah. Cool. And then, in theory, side elevation. It's not telling me by how much it is above, which is annoying. But it is very similar. Let's see if we can. This is, again, you should never do this if this is an important measurement. So it's saying that is in this plan. That's about 800. So what else is 800? Damn close to the elevation of the second to last one, which is 85. So let's say it's 830. Let's say it's just shy of a meter above it. don't know why these are being so difficult about how long they're allowed to be. Like, mate, come on. No rotation, insertion point left, sure. Total pipe. Why is total pipe length locked? That I don't understand. Oh, am I in the wrong fucking mode? I'm in the wrong fucking mode, that's why. No, it's just done it again. What's your problem, mate? Hey, mate, what's your problem? We'll come back to this. But we made good progress. We finished our seating array. We popped some curtains in. Put the structural beams in. Now I just need to find out why the lighting bars are being pricks about lengths. Thank you, Sam. Well, thank you all for joining this little impromptu stream. Please come to the gig tonight. Please come to the gig tomorrow. Please come to all of my future gigs. Thank you, Sam, for all of your help. Court Jester, increase your pipe length now with these 3 easy installments of $99. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow when Sam and I will be streaming something TBC. Sam, get thinking. It might be Minecraft, might be GeoGuessr, might be something else. Maybe there's a fun game. I'm looking forward to when a new fun co-op game comes out and Sam and I can co-op it. And let's have a quick look, shall we? Go away, Vectorworks. Whack open Game Pass, shall we? Sam's going to think with his little brain. Revenge of the Savage Planet? Oh, is that beats to a collection of sci-fi jump and shoot collection across vibrant worlds? Is it co-op? It is co-op. An idea. Or we'll just, we'll do the co-op campaign of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 because lads. Bye bye, love you. Bye bye.